to the Soda Fiend. Today, Mr. Ice Bucket won't be joining us because today we are having a root beer. Now, occasionally you'll hear me take some question with people who have a problem with putting ice in soda. Well, today we're dealing with a root beer, so today they're absolutely right. And that is why today, instead of Mr. Ice Bucket, we're going to be joined by a symbol of the difficulty to get ice, the planet Mars. And moving on, today is a bit of a special Soda Fiend for the Fiend himself, because today we're looking at Thomas Kemper root beer. Now, the Soda Fiend, during his travels in his youth, I believe in 1992, some 25 plus years agone, was in Seattle, Washington, and was exposed to Thomas Kemper root beer, which left quite a strong impression. Now, the situation is such that I don't believe I've had it since then. There may be some rare exception where I encountered it at some point and have forgotten, but pretty sure I haven't had this stuff in like 26 years. So we're going to take a taste of this micro-brewed root beer from Portland, Oregon. This is a soda that gave off an aura of having been in the Northwest for quite a long time when I was there, but it turns out it was only about 2 years old at the time. Thomas Kemper was founded, or at least the root beer was created in 1990, and has been in and out of a relationship with the parent brewery, Thomas Kemper, which I don't even know if they still make beer or not, but there was an acquisition by Pyramid Breweries, and eventually the Thomas Kemper soda line wound up in private hands and is a true craft soda produced in relatively small batches, made from scratch with every batch, at least according to their label. Not a lot on the label here. One thing to note is that Thomas Kemper use honey as a combination sweetening and flavoring agent. The primary sweetener in this is cane sugar, and honey comes in after the maltodextrin on the ingredients list. Thomas Kemper comes in at a reasonable 40 grams of sugar for the 12-ounce bottle, and my memory's got me wanting to taste this, so let's take a crack and pour and find out. Our bottle cap's label features a B for the honey, and a pretty nice design, black and white, black and gold, I should say, with the B and a nice traditional circular logo. In the end of the day, it's a bottle cap. Take a swig in advance of the pour. Oh my. That swig was in danger of overwriting this entire show. Well, you can see there's not a lot of head on a pour of Thomas Kemper. And I can already tell you, this is pretty well living up to my memories. This root beer is delicious. Oh, yeah. That's just made for sucking right down. It's relatively lightly carbonated. It's not too thick. It's not syrupy. It's very sweet. The vanilla is quite strong. And the molasses, I would say. There's not a lot of anise in this root beer. This is not a deep-tasting root beer. It's not a... One hesitates to use the word savory, but some root beers can get decidedly less on the sweet side, and this is definitely not one of them. This is made for drinking. Yeah, Thomas Kemper, cane sugar root beer. If you find it and you like root beer, you don't want to ignore it. Might not be eventually what you're looking for if you want something more like a, I don't know, Sioux City or a Bundaberg's, something like that. But if you're in the market for kind of a American sweet root beer, man, Kemper, they got it. All right. Thank you very much, and good day.